I'll never be able to see my favorite artist live. Like never. I can't be in the crowd ever to see my favorite artist live.
What I mean? Because you feel right?
And then at first it was like this is gonna be a bonus track. And then it was like, you know what? I think I figured out a way to work it into the album track list. And then it was like, yo, actually, I'm gonna put this at the top of the track list. This is actually a fucking banger. I love this. That's what my homie said. And I was like, yeah, bro, I did it. Like, this nigga knows I done did it. Like, I done got to the point. Like, I earned his respect. I said, this is a friendly reminder that rap and hip hop is and will forever be black art form. Prioritize black artists when it comes to rap and hip hop. Well, I don't need you in my camp. That's what I said. And when I say that, really what I'm getting at is the cosplay shit, like black scent rappers, the fake gangster rappers, like that aren't really drilling, that aren't really even doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think rap, when I say black, it's the culture of like overcoming oppression, like, or the struggle that black Americans go through. But then when they're like, the greatest rapper alive is white, and I'm like, Kendrick Lamar's black. That would be my reply. Like, I'm like a chat bot. I'm like, Kendrick Lamar's black. Kendrick Lamar's black. But that's who I see as the GOAT, because his lyrics can really like move. Niggas got a lot to say, but they're not in the game. You can talk. Maybe I'll shout you out here and there. I see you in the bleachers.
Boom. So yeah.
I can't trust no switching roadie. I be on my grown thing. Keep on moving, time be skipping, phone and going home. Same process, trust the progress. I be knowing where it's home. Man, free me, feel me, see me, I see so yeah.
But no, we don't believe you. No, I won't see you in the bleachers.
Good, man. Yo, man, that's another thing that I learned. I feel like from you and from vibes, you guys understand like crowd frequency. Crowd frequency. Why do I understand like crowd frequency? You know, like the party scene. You know?
What you mean by that? What you mean by that?
You know?
What you mean by that? Like,
crowd frequency?
Yeah, like the music, like the beat picks. What you mean?
I think it's like encompassing that, right? Because it's like the vibe that you're putting onto the beat, and and also the beat, obviously, because it gotta be lively. But you also gotta choose say certain things in a
like
certain way, yeah, and also like keeping it melodic and keeping it like upbeat, right? So I think you can only really digest that or take that when you're actually out in the crowds and seeing how people are gonna react to it. And you've been doing it for a while, bro. I remember like when you first started like popping out, going out to the scenes, bro. You posting your videos, like I see like your climb, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like you've been like keeping it, continuing, bro.
Thank you for staying tapped in.
Yeah, man, of course, bro.
Day one homie show. Word. That's real. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's interesting. I was telling my girl, I'm like, fuck, I'll never be able to see my favorite artist live. Like, never. I can't be in the crowd ever to see my favorite artist live.
What I mean? Because you feel right?
Nah, but I'm like, fuck. Like, people be telling me, like, this and that about my performances, and I'm like, I can only watch the video back. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see what it's like. Like, so I critique myself, too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what do
you could have recorded yourself the entire set.
You know what's crazy, though, too? I don't like to watch my videos back. I just find the best clip and, like, use it for content.
Okay.
And, like, I listen for voice control.
Voice control?
Yeah, like my performance quality.
Okay. So you're seeing, like, how far your voice is carrying out, or
just
what?
Like quality, like if I'm on key.
Okay.
If I sound like out of breath.
So this is bleachers, guys.
Yeah, bleachers.
And you got stopped by the cops?
Yeah. We had a crazy video of Song Wars 10. The cops pulled up like before 10 p.m.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was dumb.
Oh shit! Why did you get noise complaint?
Yeah, we had like 2 or 3 parties before that on the roof, and it was just getting to be a lot, I think. But I was really about to make that the last shit for a little minute. So I don't know.
That's dope, bro.
I blame gentrification.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other. Yeah, you're right though. Because once they come in, they start fucking shit up. It's like, yo, why can't we just enjoy ourselves? Everyone else is chilling. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's part of what you moved here for, to the city, to experience like the liveliness, the block parties.
But then you want to come in and just complain.
Where I'm from, there ain't no such thing as a block party. Or like, I saw it on TV and movies, and I thought block parties sounded cool, or like hanging out on the stoop, like on Everybody Hates Chris.
Mm-hmm.
That don't exist. Like I'm in the suburbs where I was born. I was like country and like suburban. It's like very. It's just out the way. There's not like any culture damn near at all. This is like people just like existing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, I'm here until I die.
Yeah. This shit was like just like purgatory. It was like a purgatory type of town. Like I feel like a lot of small towns in America are like that. Like it's just motherfuckers just living. Mm-hmm. Like ain't like there's not a lot of aspiration. Like people just want to fucking like. A lot of my bros would have a dad, like their dad would have like a construction or a landscaping or like a, not even like heating and air, not even landscaping so much, like heating and air or like fucking like truck loading, just like different shit. And them niggas was knowing already, like, I'm just gonna take my dad's business over when I get out of high school. Like I don't need to go to college, or I'm gonna go to a trade school for a year and a half and be a plumber or electrician. And I remember one homie, that nigga literally was like, I'm gonna just work at Publix forever. He got a job at Publix at 16. He's like, that's it. Like, I'm gonna work at Publix. He nigga working at Publix still too.
Still?
Yeah, he's like a regional manager and shit. Like he knew. It's no knock.
Yeah, no.
It ain't no knock, but it's like, I guess, I don't know. I guess.
Nah, he knew. When you know, you know. So like, I have a friend like that too. Like when you like he knew he was gonna be an elevator mechanic.
Yeah.
Like he knew he was gonna be an elevator mechanic. He's an elevator mechanic.
And then now he's that.
Yeah.
But I guess it just threw me off.
A lot of other countries are like that too, though. Huh? Yeah, you know that? Like I think Italy or some countries, it's like once you're 15 years old, you kind of know what the fuck you're gonna do for the rest of your life.
That's true. I mean, I knew I wanted to be a chef really early, but I guess it's just like the place. It's really about the location for me. Like I always like moving. I'm pretty nomadic.
But I feel it's also like you're a chef. I feel like chefs have their own schedule almost to a degree, depending on like where they decide to go, right? Like it's like you guys have a lot of power in a way, because it's like depending on your reputation, like what you're able to do, what you're able to output, like it depends, right? And then there's also a lot of people doing it too. Yeah, there's a lot of competition. Very oversaturated. Yeah, that's
kind of why I chilled on the baking a little bit.
Bro, I enjoyed your videos with that shit too. You be mad funny. You're like, yo, now you're gonna add the butter. You know what I'm saying? Like you can add your jokes, bro. That's you gotta keep on doing that shit, bro.
Yeah. This is good. The food content.
Food content is fucking hilarious, bro.
Voiceovers,
man.
I'll do a lot more of those. I think like trying to juggle music in a bake shop all by myself was a lot. I've been having this conversation over and over recently. It's like, the website is always open. You can always order cookies or cakes or whatever customs you need.
Shout out the website.
Yeah. SunnyTigerBakery.com. That's my business. Online bake shop, best cookies, cakes, everything in the city.
So fucking good. I never personally tried it, but it looks fucking good. Like, I got. Well, actually, I did try it for that. That's a fact. But I haven't tried like your new shit. Like I gotta try your new shit.
But when you say I got you. Hey, SunnyTigerBakery.com. Gangster. Fucking, it's just an oversaturated market right now. So it's like, I'd rather focus on music at the moment and then circle back when I have.
What's your shirt about? Niggas ain't BLM.
Yeah.
And we were talking about it. Like, what is that supposed to be, bro?
This is an art piece. This is a statement piece / thought provoking, piece of art. Basically, I wrote a song paying homage to the Migos and Takeoff, who is, I think, the best one. He's the hardest rapper out the group, and R.I.P. to him. So it was one of my favorite rappers, and he always was killing the beat. Like he always had a 5-verse. And there's a song called "Built Like Me," and obviously the acronym the words most synonymous with the acronym BLM is Black Lives Matter.
Right.
So I purposely chose this to come together, so people would be like, "What the fuck?" But it stands for Built Like Me, and it's a track that pays homage to the Migos coming up on my next project.
When's that coming out? Yeah.
Soon. Before the end of the summer. I'll say.
What's the name?
Trap Punk Star 2. Yeah.
Yo, my bad on this, but
it's been very long.
When if I was on the podcast, for some reason, I don't know why the fuck I mistaked your name instead of Royalty. I said Trap Punk Star.
Hey, that's mad.
That's mad funny that how I connected that. But it's just like,
no, that's the point. I'd be introducing myself as Royalty, aka the Trap Punk Star, because that's a part of the brand too. Like trap music, punk music, pop. Star basically it represents pop. So it's just like a.
Yo, is Travis Scott still your favorite artist?
Yeah, I'd say favorite artist.
That's just rug back a bell when you said that shit the podcast. Yo, it was 76 podcasts ago, bro.
76, bro. That's a long.
That's 76 weeks ago.
Yeah,
from this point.
That's a fucking long ass time. I've been done a lot.
Yeah, yo. As a matter of fact, let's talk about it, bro. From 76 weeks ago, you remember when you were on the podcast? What happened, bro? What has been your journey?
I mean, I guess just dedication. I just been determined, just pushing and pushing, staying consistent. I don't know. I hit a point where I was like a little I'm numb, I guess, in a way of
what? A lot of shit?
Just in general, yeah, because I had some losses, like friends, that are around, that aren't around, and then family stuff, personal life stuff, everything work, because you gotta pay the bills as an artist. So it's a lot of different things have kind of been moving and changing. I've just been maintaining my passion. I've just been maintaining my passion and kind of putting blockers and blinders on to any bullshit, I guess. I don't really think that explains or answers the question.
It's very brief. I had you could expand if you want, but if you don't, I understand too. Because a lot of shit happens. It's hard to say what points would you want to bring out. But I guess why don't you share a moment that tested your will and your artistry? Throughout this journey.
My homie Butterfly House, unfortunately, he fell victim to cancer. He had lung cancer, and then so we had to bury him last December, and that was when I was I don't even want I couldn't even think of music because we worked on music so heavily. We wouldn't even make a lot of music together. We had one really popping song called Topless Tesla. And we both clicked up because I could expand on this. This is a good long story, I feel like. The apartment I live in, basically the laundry room is in the basement. So I had bro's apartment had an awning, balcony type thing above the door to the laundry room. So you know how you be walking and you see people and you're like let's say you go to an event to network and then you see a motherfucker something about their swag is highlighted in your eye, it catches your eye, no funny shit, you just they highlight, they're you're supposed to know them. I don't know if everybody has this, but I feel I kind of have a sixth sense for energy, because I'd be
an aura.
Yeah, I'd be knowing even if I don't know them, I'm we're gonna know each other very well. I can tell. Just I always equate it to the SpongeBob, early on, the early 2000s, when the animation was real simple and SpongeBob and Patrick would be walking somewhere and the background's very drab. It's obviously two separate pictures, and then they be walking and then they see a trash can, and the trash can is the same level of detail as them, and it sticks out from the background.
Right.
And then Squidward pops out of the trash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you already kind of anticipate some type of interaction with the trash can, because it's bolded. So that should be happening in life for me. I be meeting people and I'm it's just subconscious. I'm yo, I know we're gonna be locked in. You have something to do with my story, and we have synergy just naturally. We ended up in this room for the purpose of meeting.
Yeah. It's something. I think it has to do possibly, and this is a personal thing, but I feel we've done this before, and
in a past
maybe
life.
like maybe the people that we come across, there is that
Conquered
synergy.
a nation or fucking sailed an ocean or built the first fire.
Yeah, it just
You know
keeps happening.
Or like discovered like how to fucking like make drums or some shit, or like was in a tribe that like sang together. You know what I'm saying? That's why we are into music now again. You know what I'm saying?
And it happens in cycles. Like the vibrations of music change, but not in a way that it changed forever. It kind of just like it comes back, but it happens in like waves. Like,
it is. Right.
Yeah, like people like fast tempo, slow tempo. Then there's like a whole frequency of what the masses would like to indulge in, and there's like there's always outliers in every society, of course. That's why there's subcultures and shit. But I feel like you're in a subculture that is fucking the underground and coming up. Also, it's always been like, I feel like the grunge scene and also like the New York tapped in, I feel like has always had some type of, I guess, that inner rage that society wants to let out.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah. That's what it is. It's a visceral, like it's expressive music. It's expository. One of my old friends, it was like a music clique we had, and he was real into like everybody's music, and he would like dissect it. And he told me like, your writing style is interesting and engaging because it's expository. You're not writing like necessarily always topical music. You're choosing the experience and then illustrating. So it's like I always draw from my own life experiences. All my songs like have some type of connection to like a life experience. So there's like there's some songs, especially when I was first starting out, it'd be like filler. Like I feel like I started off really being heavily topical or like conscious of what I was saying, and then I switched to like I'm trying to make my shit as lit as possible, and then now I'm like I have my sound, so I'm gonna just go full throttle on my sound and show people how far I am. Like I could do any type of music, but this is what I like.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the story, I want to spin back to that. You feel me? So I had walked down to the laundry room and I seen this motherfucker like smoking. I was like, "Yo, what's up?" He's like, "Yo, what's up, man?"
Oh yeah, my bad, bro. I have ADD. My mind works sometimes.
Me too. No, me too.
I'm glad you brought it back.
Word, because I wanted to be able to finish the story because I know it'll be a good piece for people to understand like where I'm coming from in the future, I think. But like, so basically, we had met and we added each other on like socials or some shit. This was during COVID, so it was a lockdown. And then when people started to kind of move and shake, I'll always watch the nigga go to the open mics. He would throw shows of his own. He started to learn how to play guitar. I was like, damn, bro, I want to do that, bro. Like, I had just started making music, and we both knew that we made music, but like, I would send him my shit, and he had been making music longer than me, and it was on some like, not little bro, but you know how like, you can tell somebody, especially now the amount of ground I've covered, I understand totally. It's like, you kind of assume this mentorship state of like, you like, it's not that it's bad. It's not bad. Like it's early. It's amateur. It's objectively amateur sounding. So he kind of gave me that vibe of like keep pushing, and eventually we gonna lock in type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, bro, I really want to work up to that point where I'm doing shows. So I'm watching him, blah blah blah. Some time passes. I had like a little clique that we all worked together for a while, and then I dropped the project, and people were like, "Go perform! Like you need to perform this shit." So it took me a little second, but I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go perform." So I started performing, and then me and him, he sends me a song, and he's like, "Yo, I think you could fit in this really, really well because your album is like super in line with the sound." And I was like, "Yes," and that through. And then I was still kind of learning my workflow still, but that was like one of those moments where like in a video game where you unlock a new move. Like I was always writing at that time, but then I had wrote enough to that open verse. And then when I started recording the demo, I just started freestyling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept it. And he was like, "Yeah, this is fire. Like let's re-record it at my crib." Because I didn't know how to make my shit sound good at all. It sounded like shit. Like, I could play it. It sounded like shit. But it was just, like the mix and the mastering of it. Like it's not ready to be put out. But that version, it was just a demo to be like, this is the idea I have. Like behind the scenes. Because people don't know when you're making music, sometimes it'd be the idea and you sound like utter ass, but like you know exactly what the fuck it means.
Yeah.
And like when you get to the right point, just to be able to get the idea down and share it with other creatives and the producer, whatever. Demos is what I'm getting at. I made a demo, and then I went re-recorded it with him, and we just became more and more locked in. And then at first it was like this is gonna be a bonus track, and then it was like, you know what? I think I figured out a way to work it into the album track list. And then it was like, yo, actually, I'm gonna put this at the top of the track list. This is actually a fucking banger. I love this. That's what my homie said. And I was like, yeah, bro, I did it. Like this nigga knows I done did it. Like I done got to the point. Like I earned his respect. I was like, fuck yeah, bro. Like this is like my older brother damn near, like kind of figure in music. So because he was a lot older than me, like probably like 4 or 5 years, and not a lot older, but I was like, okay, Topless Tesla. I was like, I did it. I'm fucking, we lit. Like, we locked in. I can make songs with this nigga. He takes my shit seriously now. So, we got Topless Tesla. I started doing my performances. After my first show, he had a show at a off-Broadway theater that's like pretty historic, whatever. So, he's like, come do the song with me there. I'm like, hell yeah. So, we turned that shit up. It was just a really lit, like, iconic moment because it was my first show. And then I did 2 shows with the homie. And it was a really cool song. Like, the story behind the song was like, it was developed over time. And so we had like a little run, like an era. It was like a year where we were just, in synergy. It was like we were building that little community, performing, showing off the song, making merch. And then his health like started to decline, and then the diagnosis became like terminal.
Yeah.
And it kind of, it was like the clock, I guess, started. You know what I'm saying? And the project that he had released where I was featured on was called Time Bomb Season, fully in reference to the cancer. So, so it was like that era was kind of like that last like big boom, I guess, in a sense, looking back. But then, so he had like a protege named, um, she changed her name, Maddie Ivy, I think it is now. But it used to be Blair Witch. Forgive me, but shout out to you, Blair Witch / Maddie. Love you. That's like his protege. She's an amazing singer, very talented vocalist, and we just been locked in. So his funeral had come around, and we had done that. But then when he passed, like leading up to it, I was like trying real hard to like link up and like say my goodbyes and shit. And it just was like he was like so positive and happy. He's like not like he didn't say I don't want you to see me like this, but like the answers were like, man, it's just I'm a little, my body's very achy. I don't want to have visitors when I'm like bedridden. And so we never really got to like, I think I can't even really remember the last time we hung out in person. It might have been like an open mic that he hosted. And even in his casket, bro, he looked mad normal, like totally fine. Like it was crazy. It was a crazy experience. So like when I got that call, cause I already knew for fake, like what they were calling me about. Maddie, she was like, texting me. I was working with some folks. She was like, basically, like leading up to that, I had texted him happy holidays, and I had texted him once I realized that we probably weren't going to be able to hang out in person. I was like, bro, I love you, bro. Like you meant a lot to me. Like you made an impact on the world, no matter what. Like my farewell type message. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, yeah, bro, I appreciate you. Like, you're the realist. And texted him happy holidays. I got no response. I'm like, fuck. Like after like a week and a half, I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I already know. And then so like maybe like another week or like it was like 2 weeks after that or something. I don't remember. But Maddie called me. She's like, "Yeah, saw his pass last night." So he actually was fine up until that point. Like, but I just kind of assumed. And so I was just like, "Fuck music" for like probably a good month maybe. And I had locked in and started making music again off some like just to make a project for people for Christmas. Like just like show love to the fans or whatever, anybody that's listening. But like that shit was tough as fuck, bro. Like that shit was dead tough. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was like good people be getting clipped mad early for no reason. So it's like I had to grapple with that experience at the end of last year, and I didn't know. it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, it's hard because that's like a mentor that I lost. You know what I mean? In a sense.
No, I feel you, man. That's something that at least you got to have those experiences with that dude, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But
yeah.
that's a story, man. Glad you shared it on the podcast, man. Thank you.
Of course, man.
Nah, for real. Nah, that's one of those.
It's good to be able to like be open with like the public. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand that being an artist, especially now with all this AI shit, like, and that's even another topic because as an artist with minimal resources, sometimes you gotta lean into the AI stuff. But like the way that there's an industry push, damn near to, you know what I'm saying? Like some of my cover arts and flyers, yeah, and people get mad at it, but it's like, fuck, what can I do?
You get mad at that?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I get some hate comments on some shit like, why is you using AI to make a flyer? Like, bro, just pull it to the party. I'm not about to like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not AI in my songs. Auto-tune is AI. That shit's been around for a while. You know what I'm saying? So there's also that argument. But I think it just comes down to like moderation and legislation, like discipline. Wait, but I was getting off topic. I was trying to say, like the industry push to create AI models. They're definitely trying to make artists, like they're trying to make a Vocaloid thing a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as it can be done,
so they don't have to pay it.
It's waiting on. It's contingent on the masses. Yeah, if the fans enjoy it and they prefer it, then that's when the switch happens. But there's an apparent push to.
But people like drama. That's what I feel like, especially with the culture that is constantly fed. It's like, artists make great music, but then there's also like certain aspects of like the human, like what we do in our day to day, or like how we interact with people. Like
that's the key.
That's
irreplaceable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I'm saying, I guess what I'm getting at is like there's like
AI can't touch you.
Yeah,
well, I mean, like a robot can, but like it won't be the same.
Yeah, I'm getting the crowd. And like, I mean, but you never know, bro. In 20 years, like a humanoid performer in the skin, like,
like that robot is lit.
Fast. Imagine it's just like a
like Bender.
Nah, like not even. Imagine they have those humanoid robots with the skins on and the hair and shit.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
You know what I'm saying? Like the technology is moving.
Would you fuck a robot?
No. I couldn't maintain in there.
That's crazy though. There's gonna be people that fuck robots though.
That's just freaky to me because
I can do it.
No,
I couldn't do it. I need warmth. I need like.
I'm sure it's gonna be. It's definitely gonna be as exactly. There's for sure gonna be
generated warmth.
Yeah,
but it's not gonna be the same. Yo, get the fuck out of here.
You don't think they can make that shit synthetically? Right.
Nah, it's not gonna be human.
Over time, yeah. Not
over time. It's like over. You have a lot of faith, yeah.
Oh, because it's like they put that shit. Not to be like a conspiracy theorist at all, but like. They put that shit in the movies, and then it kind of is like so similar. It's like, damn. So if this is happening in the intro scene of this crazy ass fucking futuristic movie, dystopian situation, and then this is happening in our real life, we're just watching it happen second by second. That doesn't make it different necessarily. It's just something to be cautious about, like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it makes sense how, like, in the Matrix, when they had the tall towers and there was no plants and shit, because now we're seeing how AI generates so much carbon.
It's so true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, okay, so if the more we lean into that, the less fauna there'll be. And the robots don't need that. They just need fucking electricity. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. It's a whole lot of different shit. We're kind of going.
Nah, but it's interesting, though, because, like, all right.
It could be nothing.
It could be nothing, right? At the end of the day, I feel like this is how I feel. There's still Mormons. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that?
And uncontacted tribes in the Amazon and shit, all that.
There's gonna be this too, but we could be the Mormons of whatever the fuck that could be. You know what I mean? Like,
because a kid born today is not.
Some people are not gonna want that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not gonna understand the difference. Right? It's like, this is the world. Like, what do you mean?
Like, yeah. I go to ChatGPT.
Yeah. School doesn't exist. What do you mean?
ChatGPT.
Isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Even
The world has changed a lot since I was young.
it does.
I mean, I'm still young, but like I'm getting older.
I was gonna say that too, but I feel like I don't know. At least from watching your videos, you know what I mean. Like I feel like no one's on their phones in your videos. I mean, besides unless if it's like the video of the like you know
Talking
what I
about
mean?
like a performance.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's engaged. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, because I hate phone shit. I see it at like concerts, like Rolling Loud and stuff. Like everybody's just watching the show through their phone nowadays. It used to be like, especially me, I like put my phone away on purpose, like a lot. But when I was younger, like in high school and shit, in college, if I was at like a show, I want to feel this moment. I don't want to fucking because you don't see it the same through the phone. But then you're like,
I would take a few seconds. Yeah, I would take a clip because I want to remember this shit. Well, I'm gonna still remember it, but I want to have a memory of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I know I might like experience it. Of course, you know,
but
take
now
a flick.
Culture. It's a culture to be like, I filmed the whole concert,
right?
And here's my I posted on YouTube.
Well, that's also the whole thing with the even like the streaming or what we're doing right now. Like it's. I like this because it can showcase a person and we can talk and like promote, you know, and also like actually have deep conversations and have people be in tune, you know what I mean? But it's not necessarily something that I'm doing all the fucking time in my day to day, going over here, going over there.
Right.
That makes sense though that people do it because it does bring attention and all that. I just feel like certain things, I guess, should be kept just for life. Just for that moment, you know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
In the moment, being present.
OD. Well, yo, you know, I have this part of the podcast where I ask the individual, "Can you give me a question that I can bring out to society?" And I go ask that question.
Question to bring out to society. Do you know yourself?
Do you know yourself?
Yeah.
I feel like that's people gonna be like, yeah or no. Like I feel like you gotta give a question that might give more of a response.
Do you really know yourself?
Nah, do you really know yourself?
After they say, yeah, you'd be like, do you really know yourself? Are you comfortable by yourself? Are you content? Are you content alone as much as you are content with other people?
Okay. All right. I like that question. So, are you content alone as much as you are content with other people?
No, I definitely prefer to be alone.
You prefer to be alone?
Yes.
Why?
Alone because I came here alone.
You came here to this country alone?
Around 24 years ago.
24 years ago.
That's completely against English. I have no friends, family. And I'm working as a housekeeper for $6 an hour. Which you know, and I have to pay my rent, my bills. Right. Nobody never helped me. Wow. For many years. You know, when I was in hospital, I called some friends Friday nights. Nobody came pick me up, and I figure out after years, maybe a year, that end of the day you can only count on yourself. And it's hard to trust people. Because people can tell you a lot of things, but then the actions speak louder than words.
Always. That's the strongest proverb. You know that,
and
right?
Believe me, I'm very happy and proud of myself that I learned to be alone. I rather go, shopping. Like I don't need girls to go out. I used to go out by myself. I used to go Westerholt, Russia, because I went to police detective school. Yeah. I like the people that I dress up very decent. Not to I never let nobody buy me drinks or I just even started going out because I love to dance. I played piano 10 years ago.
Wow.
And I love to dance. I love music. And I'm telling you, I survived.
Doing it.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like a long things.
Now you're doing it.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, right?
Because people always need people. Those people push them. Like they're not happy. Right. Push themselves. That's how I'm I'm a friendly person. I'm a very friendly person. Yeah. But like I said, I really prefer myself.
But thank you. No, that was perfect. And you know what? Sometimes in life we come across people and we get to enjoy certain moments, right? And then we can appreciate the moment because life is short, right?
the disappoint. You know, a lot of people disappoint me.
Yeah.
At this point, or backstab you,
Yeah, no,
or
I know.
betray you.
Yeah, no.
It's happened to this day. To this day, and I keep learning. No. I rather, like came today, and I just carry those bags, and I'm okay. I go to Times Square by myself, just enjoy, nighttime because But anyway,
Thank you.
nice to meet
No,
you.
nice to meet you. I'm a little sweaty. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, I was before coming here too.
Boom. Are you content alone more than you're content with other people?
Are you as content?
Are you as content? Right.
Or just like, are you content with yourself? Are you at peace with yourself? Do you accept your flaws? Do you accept your strengths? Do you accept your challenges? Do you accept when you are working on something and you fail and you have to adjust? Like, are you real with yourself? Are you real with yourself? I guess.
Are you real with yourself? Okay, I am.
So, are you real with yourself?
Always. Always? How do you know?
How I feel.
How you feel? By your actions of the day.
Choose that one then.
Word. That's one of my things, knowing yourself. That's what helps me make. I feel like that's part of my success. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To this point.
And also happiness. You know, because some people are super depressed all the time. We're always choosing shit happens in our lives, right? But I feel like generally we're gonna be happy people because we're being real with ourselves and the people around us. It's it's not a sense of all right, once I feel a certain type of vibe, easy, just move away. It's not for me. That's it.
But you said people love drama. That's so true. I feel like me personally, I gotta watch my stress levels and shit.
Yeah, man.
Health wise, that's the leading thing. Men. So I ain't trying to argue with nobody. Word, you got that shit. I just exercise. So if it ever goes down, I can just handle business and keep it pushing.
Right.
But I pray that never happens. I pray nobody bothers me. I don't bother nobody.
Right.
Where to?
For real. It's just I'm here living, creating, and doing what I gotta do.
Yeah. I'll be chilling, bro. But I think I have a lot of provocative opinions, a lot of polarizing. I'm a polarizing person.
So what's a provocative opinion?
Oh, I had a really high key. My most engaging post so far is I was like, this is a friendly reminder. This is a good segue too. It's a double layered story. I sent a post out on IG. I was just like, this is a friendly reminder that rap and hip hop this is a friendly reminder that rap and hip hop is and will forever be a black art form. Prioritize black artists when it comes to rap and hip hop. Well, I don't need you in my camp. That's what I said. And when I say that, really what I'm getting at is the cosplay shit, like the black scent rappers, the fake gangster rappers, that aren't really drilling, that aren't really even doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? I think rap, when I say black, it's the culture of overcoming oppression, or the struggle that black Americans go through. So it's if you're adjacent to it and you pay homage to it, then there's no problem making rap. Anybody can rap. You can rap about any and everything. That's the beauty of it. It's rhythm and poetry. But it was spawned by
Black America.
Yeah, and it was a defense against and a reclamation of the feelings that come with oppression. It's we're gonna take this fear and hate and turn it into a celebration and anthem. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't respect and I don't tolerate people that try and throw it to the wayside. I just like rap because it's lit. I just like the chains and I like the money. I like the big booty. That's cool. We all like that shit, but you need to know your history. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the top historian, but I definitely don't be trying to speak on shit. You feel me? I don't be trying to speak on shit that I don't know fully. If I'm interested in something and somebody starts talking about it and I don't know, I'm gonna very quickly admit yo, bro, you just put me on. I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to do my research. I'm a research person, thoughtful person. I don't fuck with the. And also, I did it because I know that it's rage bait. People are gonna get mad. You know what I mean? So I was I feel like I've recently harnessed how to use different facets of my personality for social media. But yeah, man, rap.
Did they get people mad? What did people say?
Oh, bro, so
what happened?
Thousands of comments, Eminem racist shit. Not racist shit, but some support, a lot of support too. But like, just a lot of shit about Eminem. I'm like, bro, I fuck with Eminem. 8 Mile is what put me in the mind frame to fucking work like 1,500 comments of Eminem out of like 3K. You know what I'm saying?
Well, did they try to say, oh, but what about him?
Yeah,
shit?
bro. And it's like, y'all niggas is. There's a certain point where I was like, y'all are just being obtuse or you don't know like what I'm trying to say, and that's fine. That's kind of my point too. It's like stay out of black folks' business.
Well, Eminem also came from the struggle.
That's what I'm saying. That nigga is as like he's valid. He's verified as fuck. He's a legend. Like duh, nigga. I'm like. But then when they're like, the greatest rapper alive is white, and I'm like, Kendrick Lamar's black. That would be my reply. Like I'm like a chat bot. I'm like, Kendrick Lamar's black. Kendrick Lamar's black. But that's who I see as the GOAT because his lyrics can really like move you. This is currently, you know, I wasn't able to pick my own music when Eminem was making his run, but I know that he's a legend. And it's not about skin tone. It's like it's authenticity and like respect and heritage, you know? Like are you honoring your own heritage when you're spitting? Are you faking the persona of somebody who really grew up in that struggle and you don't have no real attachment to it? So when you get lit, you're gonna switch to pop.
Or does heritage only matter when it's like a rich billionaire family? When you're like, oh, look at this, where this family came from, you know, like it's like, you know, that's when it matters.
That's a whole other topic too, because it's like black culture, American black culture is one of the, if not the only one that we are constantly denied the ownership of, like, or it's constantly questioned. Like nobody says, yo. If you see somebody talking about, yo, I know that you guys got the ragu, this and that, like an Italian guy, like, I know you guys got the ragu and Alfredo's on the grocery store shelf, but you're not having real Italian pasta till your nonna makes it. Nobody's gonna question that motherfucker like, oh, well, Asian people make noodles, so you can't just own the pasta. No, they don't say that dumb shit. But like when it comes to a black topic or something relevant to like our culture, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the truth, bro. Like it's instilled in the DNA of America to try and colonize like cultures, bro, and like steal. But that's a different topic. I don't want to get crucified for that because I love being American. Like we are afforded a lot of privileges living here. But when you look at it objectively with history, we're like Rome. We're like the Fire Nation. You feel me? So it's like you gotta move tag in this country and understand your role.
I hate when people say it could be, you're right, but I hate when people say the Rome thing because it's like, yo, Rome fell, yo. America's fallen. You know what I'm saying? In its own way. But I don't know. I feel like this is really something I've been thinking about for a while. But yeah, so like, is the importance?
I just want to say, protect the black art, all of it. Yes.
No, I understand where you get it, and I respect it. But I also understand and feel like, yo, music comes across from all boards. The reason why I love hip hop, the reason why I love rap, if we're talking about this, is fuck what you like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like not fuck you, like yo, fuck like
the bravado.
Yeah, but it's also like yo, like fuck. Like, all right, what
that's you're the saying? I can't do it?
Too. Yeah, I love the punk aspect as well.
And that's the thing. I'm not telling nobody not to do nothing. I'm saying do your homework if you're gonna step into a certain arena because you're not gonna go try and play pickup with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna step into rap and really try and pursue it, you're stepping into an arena with motherfuckers like Kendrick, Drake, Joey Badass, Royalty, motherfucking Travis.
Yeah,
so I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, so some people are gonna have opinions. You gotta, and I'm not opposed to people having opinions on me having an opinion. Like motherfuckers are saying, how can you have this opinion and be so pro-black when you not even like the same color as a highlighter? You look like cob of corn. I was like, nigga, yeah. And so did Malcolm X. So now what? You feel me? Like that don't mean shit. Like that don't mean shit because one, I inherently have I reap the consequence of existing as a black man in America, and as an like
how do you reap the benefits?
No, like the benefits of it. I mean, I think the freedom, you know what I'm saying, says a lot. Like I wasn't born in an era where I can't go to this building. Like I can go wherever I want. I can get a job wherever I want. Like I can talk to whoever I want. I can date whoever I want. You know what I'm saying? Those are the benefits. Along with like you know, the community, the culture, the swag. Like we create, like we're like the energy source for entertainment across the globe. Like the inspiration for like what's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's rooted in Black American culture. It's not just American culture. It's rooted in.
It's like from birth, right? Like you want to make sure your kids fly and all that shit, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
But especially coming from Georgia, like that's the thing too.
My thing is though, like I fuck with it, but I also don't like that shit. What? Me personally, like when it's just too like much about like being fly. You know what I mean? Like when it's like too much, like oh you gotta have this certain type of brand or like that, like
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? When it's too much like of it, like
that part too. Yeah,
but I like the aspect of when people like don't necessarily do that, but still look fly. Like they just like find shit to make
fresh,
it like you know what I mean?
Like
like
the right pieces from those brands you wouldn't even know, and they just put it together clean. And they're
or it's not even a brand. It's like some shit that they found.
They're just fly. That's one of the things I've always wanted to, you know.
I like that because like you're being creative with what you got, like and then you're still fly. It's like that's dope.
Facts,
you know?
Facts. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I always felt like that too, especially like
because I don't like the fucking control aspect of like how these fucking companies like really like dominate and control lives, bro.
Yeah,
and like it's like the benefit of them. You know what I'm saying? Like what? It has no like benefit besides. You think you fly, you think you all this, but you're making other people fucking millions and millions.
Yeah, bro, and we don't own shit. Like, our GDP ain't shit if you break it down by, like, class and ethnicity in the States. And it's not all about that, bro.
But I saw something recently, but I got checked because I Googled it. Yeah, but, like, California alone has a GDP larger than Africa.
Yeah.
But there's no much resources come from majority of the world's resources coming from Africa.
But you know, there's also a rising idea that the USD in and of itself is a product, and we're living in an imaginary economy in America because our only real resource and that's like equitable in the global scale,
right,
is you say entertainment and military force,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ammunition, like this is our weapon.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit like that.
Yeah, we do a lot of like
right?
I guess, but that's kind of like in a vacuum in and of itself too, because we're of a Western society.
We're a consumer-based society.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm getting at, places like Africa and the Middle East, they are rich with unrenewable resources, finite resources like oil, fucking gold, and jewels and shit, like shit that is forever valuable. Right. The U.S. dollar, if our economy implodes tomorrow, they don't mean shit to the rest of the world. Like they would have some effect. There would be consequence, but I'm saying like it's not as money is not important. It's not as important as we think, especially in America. We've been trained to believe it's way bigger and more powerful than it actually is. Because we're $37 trillion in debt as a country. Nobody can pay that off. I don't even think there's a person that has that much money. Like, how much is Elon worth? He's the richest. He's like a couple trillion.
Nah, billion.
Right. Nobody even has $1 trillion on planet Earth.
That we know of.
So the reality is that our power and our resources and military.
Yeah, the threat aspect of like, yo, well, we got these nukes, so like, y'all better chill.
Yeah, and then the U.S. dollar is like the blanket.
Yo, like so
it's the gift wrap.
How do you feel about this guy? What's his name? Zoran?
I don't know nothing about him, but I heard that song. That shit was dookie.
You said what? You said what?
I heard that song. That shit was dookie, man. In the whole card. But hey,
what
shout out to Zoran.
What are you talking about?
Shout out to Zoran.
Nah, put me on. What is that? What do you mean?
He was a rapper or something.
For real?
Yeah.
Get out here.
Yeah.
That ass?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. My girl told me that, but yeah, she sent me a clip of it and it was really ass. She was my phone's over there. I'll show it to you.
Wait, I'll just put it on right now. I gotta see this.
YouTube that shit.
I'm gonna YouTube it right now. What? Zoran
But high key, I'm gonna spin back to that post.
Yo, that's the first thing. Yo, that's how you know this shit's listening to us, bro.
What, Zoran? It came up? That's crazy. Well, you put Zoran in already.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't put the rest of it.
That's trending though.
Alright.
You know what I'm saying? That arrow.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, that shit. That is bullshit.
For 4 years, and before that, he was an aspiring rapper under the name Mr. Cardamom. Listen.
Down for you. Look around for you. Make a sign for you. Give a crime to you.
Once you do it, it's out there. It never comes back. It's there.
Didn't think it was going to be on CNN.
It's there, and there it is. So what?
Oh, let me play a little bit.
You can find. I'll send you the video that has the whole thing, so you can put it in there.
That's I gotta put that in. I didn't know that. That's fucking hilarious. That's all you know about him.
Yeah,
because that's the only push out to. Yo, I don't know that every single time they kind of make somebody into like off rip, like a target, you can tell because they put them in like commercials like, oh, this guy is gonna ruin America, they're ruin New York, da 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 da. It's like, damn, why didn't they do this with anybody else? You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty interesting.
Because he's looking like the front runner. He's looking like he can really get in there.
Yeah.
The establishment don't like new faces that aren't like. They don't like new faces. Probably,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they're all old as fuck.
Yeah,
the same motherfuckers that were making policy when we were born are still there. Some of them, you know what I'm saying? We watched them get old as hell. Like Obama looked like somebody you would see like picking up your homie at school when he was elected, and now it's like the nigga grandpa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
People don't really acknowledge that. You're right. And now that we're living in this society where, all right, most people have done things, have created content, but all right, perhaps they move on and they want to become mayor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, that needs to happen more. I think definitely our generation could do more politically, like, and just trying to get involved in it for real. Some people, like, you know, but that takes time too. I think it has to choose them, has to find them.
I think we're
a lot of people don't set out to do it. I don't think
not a lot of people set out to do it, and it's constantly being manipulated by lobbyists. And
That's
you know,
true. It's a tall hill to climb.
Yeah, because I mean, you got to think about what else is really around. It's not always so direct, right? You can try to do as much as you can, but there's altering factors, and there's people that want to make money and have already invested. You know, like it's a whole.
They want to protect their shit. They want to protect their slice of the pie.
Yeah, the slice of the pie.
I understand it. Yeah, you know, I'm focused more so on building my home base.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
My goal is just, you know, duck off. I just get my bread. And...
You want to go? You want to dip? You want to leave New York?
Oh yeah.
Where you want to go?
If I could live anywhere, I don't know. Probably like Ghana.
Ghana?
That's what I always say.
Nah, you say that as like a joke, or you mean?
Nah, I would do it. I would do it if I had the bread, like, and I could just have somewhere ducked off, like.
Why Ghana?
Just because it's Africa. Because I want to see what, like, I've lived a long time in America. I want to see what it's like all this growing up, going like here, like going back to Africa, blah blah blah. Like, people say that in like a racist connotation, but what if it's better? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could really probably enjoy my life, like the later years of my life, and like in peace.
Just like just live.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, that's not such a bad idea. You know what I'm saying?
The stresses of what we create in this society doesn't mean or translate the same in other places.
Yeah. And if you have everything you need right in your backyard to live and access to the quote unquote like regular world, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I also was thinking about this for a while too. It's like, what's more important, the economy or quality of life?
Oh, for sure, the quality of life.
Yeah.
The quality of life for sure.
For people, yeah, but people come to this country to make money. That's what it is. That's what America is for. That's what it was designed for, I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, the way
not
that
to be a home.
The reason that our money is so important around the globe is like a long story, I feel like, too. I was doing a lot of studying about that shit. You seen the guy, it's honestly predictive history, YouTube. Just search predictive history.
Predictive history.
This is a straight up lecture. It's like political science or some shit. I don't know. But I've been watching them religiously.
Yeah.
Holy shit, this is crazy. But it's just like, because I be thinking these types of things, just realizing it through life. But then when you have the actual like backing, like historical backing presented to you, then you're like, okay, now I can tell people how I think this. But yo, I really wanted to spin back to that fucking IG post because the real reason I dropped it was because I was aiming it at somebody that I fake got in like a beef with.
Yeah? What was the beef about?
It was they just dissed me.
Yeah?
Yeah, they dissed me. So I dissed them back. And then I was kind of just like, because the motherfucker ain't, like, he's trying to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Not even black. You feel me? And I don't even like to say that on some shit like that's what you need to be a rapper. You don't, bro. But it's like, there was a lot of different qualities that made the motherfucker just like hella lame to me. And I was like, this is just one thing. I didn't expect that post to go viral. But
it's funny how like, or what goes viral for, I don't know. It's crazy. I've been doing this for mad long. And like, most of them, like, I have 1 or 2 viral videos, but like one of the viral videos that I have, it's like me talking to this girl outside, and
right,
yeah,
maybe random shit.
It's just like, oh, okay. Now I know why. I could get why she was looking cute or whatever the fuck. Like, but it's just like people more so. I feel like are engaged with like the live moment aspect. You know,
it's very true. Very true.
You know, and I can understand that. Word. It's like grabs your attention. Like, what the fuck is happening here? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what?
Facts. But now, basically, I'll keep it short because it don't work. It ain't worth that much attention. Basically, it's like an old friend, bro. Like, we knew each other from college type shit. They lived with me for free for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then decided to diss me because he felt like I was subbing him on the track. But I was just kind of making. You could maybe say that I was subbing, but it's like, I'll tell, like, I have no problem saying what I feel to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't no problem to say that. But it's like, if I really want to diss you, I'll diss you. That's basically what I'm getting at. So it's like, nigga basically dissed me because he felt like I subbed him. But I'm like, how can you sub me when you owe me money? Or how can you diss me when you owe me money?
Right.
So I just went in. And did like 15 minutes of track.
That's crazy. Yo, you and I had a very similar experience. This shit happened recently too. Yo,
that shit felt like a meme because it's like, who the fuck expected me to be dissing niggas, like making these pop songs? Like, I don't need to be in that type of lane. That's what it helped me realize too. Is like I never wanted to. I never have been interested in that type of thing. Like I'm not I can rap, but I'm not a battle rapper or nothing. Like I'm not trying to diss nobody.
You trying to have your vibes and have a good time. Like.
Yeah, I don't be bothering nobody. But it's like there's a certain point where it's like I'm a respect and integrity value based type of person. So you tweaking. Like if a nigga is tweaking and you're directly calling me out, like I'm not gonna back away.
Right.
But it's like the shit felt like it wasn't that serious, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't over nothing for real. It's like it's just like ego. It's really like an ego battle, you know? Because like my ego wouldn't allow me to not respond. You know what I'm saying? But I got some good tunes out of it. That first song was like my victory lap track for real.
Visuals?
Yeah. Because if you listen to the bars, it's basically like, you know, niggas got a lot to say, but they're not in the game. You know, and you're watching. So you can talk. Maybe I'll shout you out here and there. Like, I see you in the bleachers.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying? I'm balling. I'm balling for real. I see you in the bleachers. I'm balling for real. So.
I get it. You gotta be in the game to actually do it.
You know, because like niggas that really are on timing with the bars. I don't even consider myself like no fucking crazy MC. Like I just know I can rap a little bit. Like I can rap well. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I'm like no JID or like fucking ski mask. Like them niggas be barred up.
Yeah.
And they be rapping fast as fuck. So like that was like right. Those are like the two qualities that make like a top tier MC is like can you rap mad fast and say a lot of really intricate shit at the same time. For real. And have a cool beat now. But like I feel like back then, like early it was just like how hard are your bars type shit.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be fast yet.
And there's different types of rap. There's different types of like shit. And also people aren't really listening to JID in the club. You know what I mean? Like it's like different types of music getting played in the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and see that's an art that's a debate too, that's like I mean to a certain extent it's like, so what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not a knock. I feel like in my eyes, but I feel like people kind of try and use it as that sometimes. I know you're not. But
I feel like it's more so like there's music that can make you feel like you're not alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's like, you know, you can tune in and you're just like, holy shit, like, yes. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah.
For real.
But then there's other music that is like, all right, I want to vibe and chill with a shorty, get some like, you know, get some drinks, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there's just different vibes for different shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Always equate boom bap type songs to like open up a textbook. Like open up a textbook of rap.
Okay. Like all right, like children's book.
Not even children.
For adults.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like college class.
College class.
How to rap, like rap 101. Like, I was walking to the street and I had to get something to eat. I saw a little something. Ooh, she was looking so sweet. I pull up a sweet, but right off her feet. Whatever. Like, hey, yeah, okay, cool. Like, but yeah, man. Like, rap is dope. Like rap and hip hop is a cool thing. I think me personally, I see myself as the trap punk star. So I'm building. I'm building a whole new wave, and I'm looking at it like
that's dope. That I said that too.
What?
I referred you to a rap trap person instead of like Royalty. Royalty is dope though,
because it's real.
Yo,
Royalty.
I got this part on the podcast too that I allow the individual to. You can tag up the drive. You can either tag up the drive like on the drive itself or here, whatever you want.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put it right here. Hold on, I gotta make this count. Let's see. Okay. Yeah.
Fire T.
Word. But yeah, me personally, my whole sound, I'm not even trying to be on some like exclusionary shit at all. I'm like the exact opposite. I be making every type of song possible.
Yeah.
So like trap punk star just means you got the trap element. For me, the main point, it means a lot of different things, but it's the 808s, the cadence, like the beat structure, like the sound selection. So you gotta have like some 808s in there, some hi-hats, and it's the frequency, the work ethic. Trap, like you're trapping music. Gucci Mane was dropping fucking mixtapes like the ass. And so that's the trap element. Punk, I don't give a fuck. Plus the rock element too, but it's like I don't give a fuck what you think about me making all this mixed up ass music in the first place, because you're gonna get more, whether you like it or not. Like the trap, punk, rock, and then the star quality is just because I'm that nigga in my own eyes, and a lot of people.
You heard?
Soon to get the whole world. You feel me? But fucking where too. It's also to exude like a pop vibe because a lot of people don't know how to write songs.
What do you mean?
They don't know how to write songs. Like
the structure?
Yeah, they don't know how to like. They're just filling up the beat with words versus like a lot of people have so much talent and they don't know how to make a song that has a hook. Like if you just put a hook on this song and stop trying to prove so hard that you can rap, yeah, then you would be out of here probably already.
Well, I feel like it's also about who you know. It can happen a lot.
mean, the no hook song is definitely a thing for sure. But I'm saying like
you need a good song.
Pop music is short for popular music. So whatever is the most popular is pop music, and from pop music is a formula or structure, contemporary structure. So it's like there's only like 7 chords that all of pop songs use ever, like all the hits or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So there's an intro, a hook, a verse, a bridge, a hook, maybe the pre-chorus, and then the hook, another verse, outro, or a feature.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you understand that through and through, in and out, how to do that, then you can deconstruct it, make the no hooks, make the I'm sipping tea in your hoods. You can make the, the type of songs that have definitive structure, but it's not contemporary. Like it's not hook, verse, hook, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a formula to popular music. To understand that gives you the ability to deconstruct it and make whatever the fuck you want. So when you combine the work ethic with the I don't give a fuckness and the
understanding
star power and qualities of a pop like act, you know what I'm saying? You get a whole different thing that's amorphous. It's amorphous. It's like you can't put no label on it, so I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And yo, because I know you're dropping a project soon, right? Do you have a name for it? Like, you have something in mind for it?
Trap Punk Star 2.
Oh, you did say that, Trap Punk Star 2. So, but like, all right, how many songs do you think you might have on?
More than 20.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Man.
It's been 3 years. I'd be cooking up a lot, but I'm very particular about what I put out, which is probably to my detriment. I feel like my output, because when I look at my catalog that's public, I'm like, damn, yeah, I don't have that much recent shit. I dropped like 6 singles this year, and probably like 4 last year. It's like 10 songs since that last album and some features.
I feel you. I got mad songs in the fucking tuck that I've been
You know
like
what I mean?
just yeah.
But I'm like a little bit too in my own world where I'm just jamming to the unreleased shit. A lot of artists know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you just be stuck in your own world listening to the unreleased shit. Like,
Yeah.
this is fire. I can't wait to drop it.
For real. At the gym, just like vibing.
Yeah, literally. That's what I was doing. I'd be listening to this fucking, because I've made so many iterations of Trap Punk Star 2 over this past 3 years. It's not even funny. Like, it's changed.
I feel like I don't know if this shit's still on. Yeah, it's still. Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's still recording.
No,
this one.
Oh, your phone died?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck it. Nah, can you turn on the speaker real quick, bro? Oh shit, the speaker might have died. Oh, alright, bet. Thank God.
Damn. You got a charger?
Yeah, for what?
USB-C.
Where is it? Yes. No, not really.
We having a good chat. I gotta leak. I take a leak real quick.
Alright, now, yeah, yo, I feel like there's mad songs I could show you, but I feel like this song, I feel like you're gonna fuck with. Ill Vibes fucked with it too, but I feel like you're gonna fuck with it. I feel like a lot of people are gonna fuck with it because it's just like one of those songs, I don't know. But is this shit on? Yeah.
Yeah, I just gotta work. I'm trying to do me. I ain't trying to hear about what you want me to do and all that. I'm like, fuck that. I won't go. If that bitch talks too much, yeah, I won't go. No, if I can't smoke what I want, yeah, I won't go. No, if I can't say what I want, yeah, I won't go. I won't go. I already know. Now what you mean I can't swear? Oh, I get you, bitch. Yeah, you know I don't really care. In the end, you scared. Now how you gon' even dare to make it in life? You pussy, she ain't even scared. No, she'll do in the nighttime. I won't care. Sunshine, oh no, she won't mind. She could be +size, 6'7". Look, you shook out, been like a book. You still stuck rookie in between the sheets. I mean, with all the heat, you feel me eventually. Cause actually, we bring this shit home. I'm meant to be stuck with this, fuck that, yeah. I won't go if that bitch talks too much. Yeah, I won't go. No.
Alright, there's more to the song too, but like that's something that I feel like is more like hype, more for like, you know what I'm saying, get lit type shit. This song though, I feel like is more for like in the club trying to like dance with a shorty type of shit. This song I'm more excited about personally. I feel like because it has more like rhythm in the nature of the shit that I like. I'm gonna go. Oh shit! Oh shit!
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
It's okay. She's a beast.
Look at you right there, always, yeah. I think you right here, oh yeah, when I'm on it. It could be anywhere, best place for me by your side, oh yeah, yeah, when you love it. Heart beating drums, the product you's always in my, oh yeah, yeah, you got it. You
I still got like a little
into my eyes, just see it like it, oh yeah, you got it. Yeah, it's gonna give me a good sign, like the way you move from your feet to your face. Yeah, pretty little shawty wanna play with the
I gotta make a song like this. That dancehall shit, right? I ain't never done that yet.
I know when you want it. She drop it low, yeah, she drop it to the floor. See how alright, head looking like a meal, though I stand alright. Don't be hitting I'm up, but she say it right. But the thoughts too quick, though I snatch it back. She'll say I was real broke, yeah, you. I think of you in the morning, feeling you kissing you. I'm early in the morning. You can be tight, but you know I eat that pussy right. Hey, you.
You feel me? Yeah. I feel like I gotta hit with this shit. For real.
This shit relates.
Right? The melodies, everything like.
I know exactly when you want it, yeah, you know it, girl.
And then it's interesting that you said what you said, because I chose to have a feature in the end, and it came out lit. Wow, you
know the sauce.
Yo, for real, bro.
The sauce. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like
I can give it to you just how you like.
I feel like this could be like in a movie, you know what I mean? Like this type of song could be in mad different shit, I feel like. I don't know. You know? It's romantic, but then it's also like sensual and it's also lit, like I don't know.
Yeah, it could be like a club montage.
Keep so she ain't for fake love. Hypnotized by a wrist, sensitized, they fix her eyes, they hit by wait and sit. Hey, you.
And shout out Queen J. She's dope. You can hear it right now.
Yeah, now you know me don't have time for it. Pull up on me bumper, no need for space. Chat too much, all up in the air. Either bend it over or go somewhere. Me, I turn you out like some underwear. Make me meet your mama and I ain't scared. Now I'm gotta go, Mr. B is here. Where you think he going? Nowhere, yeah. Yeah, you. I know you wanna push on it.
She brought it back with the melody, you know what I'm saying? That's fire.
Yeah.
Baby, I'll stand when you want it.
Yeah. I fuck with that. Both of those are wavy.
You feel me? That one's called Mystery Woman.
Okay.
You feel me?
Fire.
Yeah, I want to make a music video and just have it shorty like you can't see her face type shit. Like you see like parts of her. Like that shit would be fire.
You can even blur it like at the end. Making a shot where
or just the eyes.
Your face.
Yeah. Oh, boom. Don't start the shit. Don't start the shit now.
But yeah. Word. No, that was dope.
Yo, thank you, bro. Nah. For real, yo. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate every single time you share your music to me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about. Something, like, that's the only shit that sometimes in New York, I feel like people don't really, like, be helping each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like...
Not that much.
Yo, but that's what this podcast is about. That's what everything's about. Like, it's really just, like, engagement and having, like, to... People not only showcase what they got, but also, like, say, hey, this is how I think about shit. This is what I'm going through. This is what I feel about life. You know, because, like, life, not many times people are going to give you that attention or that ear. You know what I mean? Oftentimes, people won't give a fuck. You know, it's for real. You know what I mean? Like,
for real.
It's a matter of what you do. Yeah. I've learned a lot of shit, and I really do appreciate the time, like, with every single individual. Because at the end of the day, it's something that we can keep growing. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know, it's a timestamp, but it's also something that people can, stop it, showcase, like, what they went through. You know what I mean? Like, by the time, I've had people come back on the podcast, I have new people on the podcast. It's like, every week is something different. You know what I mean?
It's fire. We need more media in
Yo,
the scene in the underground.
Right, exactly. Yeah. The underground scene is heavy, bro. And just with tapping in with different people. It's not only music, you know? But yo, I like to ask this question. What's something that you would tell your younger self?
I think you asked me this last time too.
Yeah. That's something because sometimes it changes. It doesn't have to be the same thing. I feel like because you grow, you know? Like you grow, sometimes what you would tell your younger self becomes different. You know, like...
I would just tell myself probably like... I think I usually say something to the tune of like, just send it more often. Like, take more risks.
Yeah, I think you did say that.
Yeah, take more risks.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm a risk taker, but it's like, take even more.
Take even more.
Yeah. There's times where I was like, damn, I could have done this and that.
Yeah? Like what?
fucking buy Bitcoin
Mm.
early.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I tell myself.
Buy
Actually,
Bitcoin.
as soon as you hear about Bitcoin, just buy as many as you can forever. That's what I tell my younger self.
As soon as you hear about Bitcoin, buy.
Figure out how to get it. As soon as you hear that word, after this conversation.
Yo,
if I'm like on some time travel
that's
shit,
mad funny. I think I had somebody on the podcast that said the same shit.
just be like,
Shout out Bags.
Yeah, it might not exist yet, but trust me, when you hear that word, figure out how to buy it and keep buying.
Keep buying. That's it.
Don't stop.
For
Forever.
real. I don't think I've ever asked you these questions, bro. These questions are cool. Like, if you ever try and like just understand how a person could be, or like dive a little bit deeper, you can ask them these questions. What's your favorite color?
Right now, it's gray.
Gray?
Yeah.
All right,
It used to
why
be purple.
Okay, why gray?
It's just, I don't know. I just like it right now. I think.
Okay.
I was like, I don't like purple no more. I like gray right now.
Okay. What's your favorite animal?
First one that comes to mind is a wolf.
Okay. My favorite animal as well. Why wolf?
So it's got a lot of cool aspects, like the lone wolf philosophy with the pack animal situation, like hunting.
That's interesting. I literally said the same shit. That's funny. All right, cool.
Fierceness.
All right, and then what's the first thing you do at the beach?
What's the first thing I do at the beach? Take off my shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're not are you gonna go to the water, or you can just chill in the sand?
I take off my shoes and socks, and then I think, damn, why did I wear shoes and socks? Like, why did I wear these shoes? I should have worn sandals. And then I test the water. Yeah, I always touch the water.
Oh, you test the water. You don't go in.
I'll try. Yeah, I'd say like 70% of the 80% of the time I'll go in, like take my shirt out, go in with my trunks. And
Gotcha. That's interesting. Okay, and then last question. So the white room, like, so imagine yourself in an all white room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can have anything you want inside the room, but everything is white. How do you feel inside the room?
What? Huh?
So you are inside of an all white room.
Okay.
And you can have anything you want inside the all white room.
Okay.
But everything you have is also white. How do you feel inside that room?
Like it blends in with the white room?
No, you can see it, but it's also white.
Like if I wanted a TV, everything would be like no color, just white.
Type shit?
Like movement on the TV.
Type shit.
I'd feel like I got gypped. Like, this ain't nothing better. This is fucking bullshit. I got the trial. Like, give me the real thing. Like, what? So I can't have any. I would ask for color. I would ask for color.
I didn't say you could ask for shit. I said, how did you feel inside the room?
I feel like I was like, what the fuck is this? Why are you? I don't get it. I'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. All right. So the first question was about the color, right?
Mm-hmm.
You chose gray. The color represents how you look at yourself. So you like yourself. You're not like a super. You're not gonna be going super into detail. Like, you're not an egotistical dude. Basically, you're not gonna be like, oh, I like myself because of this part and all these values and all this shit. You're just like, I like myself. Mm-hmm. You know, like that's like the vibe I got from that response.
Okay.
The animal represents how other people look at you. So, like, in the aspect of what you were saying about the wolf, it's like, you know, it could be lone, but it could also be in a pack. I've also said the same thing about why I like the wolf, which I thought was interesting. I was like, oh, that's so, because you can understand that. Now, the beach represents how quick you are to jump into things. 70% of the time, you're going to just be jumping in, but there's that 30% of the time, which kind of relates back to what you were saying before, in terms of what you were saying when you were expressing what you would tell your younger self and taking more risks. Because if you're saying going it's 70% of the time, that isn't 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that kind of relates back to that, which is interesting.
That's a good,
you know, and then the white room basically just represents how you feel about your life at times. So if everything's too much the same, you feel like you got gypped. It's like, nah, there needs to be variety. There needs to be color.
Yeah.
It's like, you know.
Yeah. Diversity is beautiful. For sure.
That's some funny shit. All right, hell yeah, man. Yo, what's something that you would want to tell the people watching right now, bro?
Definitely not even just me. Definitely stream my shit, but like actually like lock in with indie artists because it's becoming more and more difficult to get the right shit to the popular zeitgeist, I think. So it's not even just about myself, but just like when you know an artist in your area is like really fire, like, and you love music, put them in your rotation heavily and
Right.
like really rep that shit, because you could be the deciding factor in how far they get because you're such a hardcore fan. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I feel like that's a lost art of fandom, is like appreciating the ascension. You know what I'm saying? So just like it kind of is really, I'm saying support indie artists, but like really like be present with them when you have the opportunity to get next to real talent. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Yo, bro. So, and where can the people find you, man?
Find me at IG, on IG and TikTok _ROYLT. And you can find all my music under the same without the underscore. So ROYLT, that's royalty, aka the Traveling Star.
Yeah.
You feel me? You either feel it or you flinch.
That's it. Yo, bro, thank you for coming through. So, yeah.
Boom. So, yeah.
I can't trust no switching roadie, I be on my grown thing. Keep on moving, time be skipping, phone and going home. Same process, trust the progress, I be knowing where it's home. Man, free me, feel me, see